Hey Simmers, I watched a video by Architectural Digest over on YouTube where they asked 3 different interior designers to decorate a college dorm room. Now, I was intrigued, but I was also a little skeptical. I mean, how realistic could they make this dorm room? As it turns out, not. The designers in the video went all out, hanging chains from the walls, covering a bed in concrete, and putting up floor to ceiling wallpaper, including covering the heating vent. I mean, health and safety nightmare, right? Let's be real. No college dorm would ever let you get away with that. So I decided to do my own version of the challenge, but I was going to make it realistic. So here's the speed build. The dorm room that they gave was roughly 12 feet by 16 feet. So I made it 4 by 5 blocks. To start off, I decided to create 2 character profiles for the college roommates. One is a blue-loving eco-warrior who loves to laugh, and the other is a pink-loving Batuu native who loves to go jogging on the weekends. Now, with these profiles in mind, I started decorating. Now, the dorm room that Architectural Digest gave the 3 interior designers was a very simple room, as you can see here, with 2 beds, 1 window, 1 heating vent, and 2 desks. That was the room. Very simplistic. So I decided to keep the beds, and I went ahead and I put in a breeze block wall because when I was in college and I was in the dorms, that was our wall. Our wall was painted breeze blocks. So I decided to draw from my own experience and put breeze blocks on the wall and a simple wooden floor. Even though the college dorm that I had was tile, I decided to go with a wooden floor in this instance. So as I said, I kept the beds, the desks, and the chairs that were already in the room, but I did recolor them to make them give them more personal touches. Now, obviously in The Sims 4, if you change the swatch of furniture, you're gonna change the wood tone as well, unfortunately. So I wanted 1 bed and desk to be blue and 1 to be pink to separate the 2 Sims that I created or had the generator create. And I added some personal touches to make it feel more like home for them. So for the Eco Warrior, Blue Lover, I put in, obviously I changed the bed, and I decided to go with Eco Living. I put in this, what I call the potato sack chair here in the corner after putting move objects on. And then started looking for other, eco stuff, put a little end table there for her, right next to the chair. Again, wanted to go super eco living with this. I just went all the way through build buy mode and tried to grab things that I thought would work. Put in the eco warrior, or the eco curtains there that were blue and kind of a orangey pink. I thought that was a really nice nod for both of these Sims. Maybe they decided what curtains to purchase themselves, as the first thing that they did when they came in together. Put in a rug for our eco warrior. Then I was looking at things that I could put on the wall. I was really tempted with that glass tapestry, but I'm like, in college dorms, they're not gonna let you hammer any nails or screws into the walls. At least my college didn't. So I decided not to go for it with the glass tapestry after all. I did put that bowl in, which I absolutely... those bowls I use a lot in all of my builds. Was tempted with the birdhouse, but I didn't want wild birds in the dorm room. Like I said, I just went all the way through. Saw that stone light and thought that might be really nice as a little light to put in the bowl as a table lamp. And I was thinking, what am I going to put in this bowl anyway? So, that light is really, I thought was a really nice touch. Just trying loads of different things here and, trying to figure out what I want. Now, at the end, I decided, okay, yeah, I was struggling at this point because there's not that much eco living stuff that is, that's small. Most of it is quite large. So I decided I can't really put anything, too much on the walls, but this might work. So I moved the chair and put the vertical planter there up against the wall. I mean, an eco warrior would have plants. It didn't have a blue swatch, so I made it white to match the white bits on the bed. And then started looking at plants and such. Decided to move the light over to the desk, sized down those plants, and put them on the table. Got rid of that second bowl. Remember, friends, if you really want something in your Sims 4 build, sizing up and down is a really, really good shout. Just looking at things that she could add to the wall, and again, not finding anything. So opened up everything then and just started looking through to see if I could find anything at all that I could add to the wall. Decals, posters, literally anything that I thought from other packs that I thought might be, a little bit eco. Work well with her likes and dislikes. As, someone who loves the color blue, is an eco warrior, and loves to laugh. So I thought, nature, eco warriors love nature. That's the whole point of being an eco warrior, is you want to save the planet Earth. So started looking at different decals, seeing if I could find any, Earth climate type posters or decals, because those totally allowed to put up on the wall. If there's decals or stickers, you can put them up and peel them off at the end of the year. If they're posters, they can go up, you can put them up using blue tack. So perfectly fine. It did take me quite a while because I'm a picky person when it comes to my builds and what I put in them. Found this from high school years and thought that swatch particular was really nice. I believe I ended up getting rid of that pink or moving it at the very least. Found some vinyls that are all about nature. So definitely had to put those vinyls up on the wall. High school years poster there about the climate, science poster. I thought it was a good fit. Again, sometimes when you're not sure what to put in your builds, just keep going through. Just go through items and remember to look at all of the different swatches. Found that nice desert one there again. High school years pack. Was looking for a comedy poster, never actually found one. If you know poster or decal in The Sims 4 that is like a comedy film, loads of action and stuff, but action films and whatnot, but couldn't find any that were more, that were for comedy, which is a bit odd thing, I think. Did find that collage though, which I thought was really nice, but still, wanted to look around, see if I could find anything better, and decided that's probably good enough. Nothing really that I could, put on. Grabbed a thermos or a water cup there from the clutter pack, and then started looking for the comedy stuff. Decided to give her a computer. Had a lot of problems getting that computer up on the desk. And there we go. Now starting going to the other side with the Batuu native. Before I did that though, decided to search through books to find a comedy book, just so, as a nod to her and liking to laugh. I had to go into debug for that, so found the comedy book and put it there on her chair as a little bit of light reading. All My Friends Are Fred, it's called. Then over to the Batuu natives side. Just as a reminder, she loves the color pink and loves to go jogging. So I thought for her, since she's a Batuu native, I wanted to put loads of Batuu stuff around, as well as things that gave the nods towards jogging and, of course, pink. So started getting everything up. Thought that Get to Work first would be a good pack to start with, since she was an alien, and alien stuff is a lot of alien stuff is back to work. But then decided there wasn't really a lot of stuff there that I thought that she would like. The pinks were all way too pink, as in like bright Barbie pink, which I'm not into, and there wasn't really anything good. So in a little bit I went from Get to Work to Batuu, and I'm really glad I did, because it was such a good decision. Loads more stuff, and believe it or not, there's loads more stuff in Batuu that fit in with this build than get to work. Put that crystal decal there. Going into the Batuu stuff now, and found that there's a lot more stuff in Batuu than there is in Get to Work that fits this room and the character. Just added a bunch of this pile of crates here, sized it down by one to get it to fit in the corner. Thought, that would be good for like luggage, as well as a little bit of extra space to put things on. Loved that pot of flowers, so sized it down, and as I said before, thought that it would be great to put on those crates. Got rid of the crystal because I thought it's the pink just not good enough. It's too bright, and opted for the Batuu herb cluster instead. Thought, dried herbs are going to be fairly light, and she'd probably be able to stick them up with tape. Then went into the athletic side of her, thought about putting in the basketball, and thought, well, no, she's more into jogging, so we're not gonna put the basketball in. Opted instead for a drinks cup and a cap, and then gave her some trainers there and put them on her luggage. Really used the everyday clutter kit quite a bit here for this sim. Just started dotting loads of different Batuu things as decoration. Gave each of them a mobile phone and some keys, one in pink, one in blue. Gave her a bit of a makeup mirror, even though she's into healthy lifestyle. So thought, maybe she just the makeup mirror kind of it at the time it really felt like it would be a good thing for her. And then gave her a computer as well. It's the Pastel Pops Hit computer. Absolutely love that computer, by the way. And that is pretty much it. Now, personally, I think that the end result is a much more realistic and inviting college dorm room than what the Architectural Digest interior designers came up with. It's not perfect, but I think that it's perfect for these two roommates. Now, I will put the Architectural Digest video link down below in the description. So if you want to take a look at that, please do so. And let me know which one you prefer, my version or one of theirs. Just to finish things off here, I am going through trying to find a little bit of just a few extra little touches. And there we have it. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.